Okay, so we just need to present evidence to pin the detective as the actual murderer, right? Right.
Mr. Luke Atby's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If he were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal.
Am I really sure about this?
Yeah, I bet a bet's only good when your life's the ante.
Mr. Wright, I believe in you.
Mr. Delight.
So, please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this?
Phoenix.
What was that?
Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust.
That voice, it sounds like Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess.
So that's your answer, huh? Very well, I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke Atby to the stand.
Yes, Your Honor. October 14th, 11:58 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 5.
Well, Sir Detective Atby.
I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly.
Oh no, Mr. Detective Atby. You were the one who...
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant, Luke Atby.
Wait, Chotamante, don't hand down your verdict yet, please. Well, Sir Lawyer, welcome to my courtroom.
Who's this hoser, eh?
My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man, Luke Atby.
Accusation? You accuse Mask to Mask.
That man is not Mask to Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer.
Hi, how are you?
Gasp. Yo, what's up, Drac? Welcome back. Oh, that rhymes.
What?
That man is trying to get himself convicted of larceny instead of murder. Cheeky. Very cheeky. October 14th, 12:14 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Numero 4.
My sis?
I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice.
So then, she's still alive. Inside your heart. Inside your kokoro. Nicky boy!
Oh, Miss Delight.
Is it true that detective is the real killer?
To be honest, well, we don't have any definite proof. But he's the only one who could have done it.
But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Mr. Detective Atby want to kill Kane Bullard?
Oops, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gotta happen sooner than later. October 14th, 12:21 p.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 6.
Now then, the court is back in session. Mr. Luke Atby, please take the stand.
Well, well. How do you do, Sir Lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Masked Mask. I'm sorry, I'm afraid even the great Luke Atby has no idea what you mean. Of course, I would have been in the next courtroom ever since. I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on in here.
You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Masked Mask.
Indeed, it's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect, quote-unquote, protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example. So you continue to insist that you are in fact Masked Mask? Of course.
Very well then, Luke Atby. Let's begin with this simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Kane Bullard was murdered. Where were you at that time?
One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge.
Thanks. Alright, Mr. Atby. The night of the murder, speak. We're all ears.
As you wish, Sir Prosecutor. Give me a second. Hey, thank you for the epic Nightmare Barbarian, Leon. Thank you, thank you. I was stealing the urn as Masked Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Masked Mask was the same time as the murder.
It seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene.
Everything else up until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. Even the great Masked Mask cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Unfortunately, Mr. Atby, we still have to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool.
I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick.
The only thing that's full of it is his alibi.
So, this alibi is false?
It has to be, or he couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security.
But I'm not really spotting anything unusual.
There are two possibilities. Either the Masked Mask in the photo is a fake, or the photo itself is. I'm thinking the photo is a fake. In all honesty. This is midnight, like 12:58. The murder happened at 1 a.m. Because he has control over the security tech, he could forge the evidence. Okay, that doesn't work. About the camera that took this photograph. Oh, come on now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, don't you?
I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lord Lee Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lord Lee Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered.
I see. Looks like I'd better find something else that could be suspicious. So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here? Is that correct? Indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. When you think about it, it's really odd. You say that almost as if you had this picture taken on purpose.
Objection! He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up. We all have days like that.
Indeed, it turned out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime after all. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad blue melody. Hi, Sailor. Hi, Rakiru, how are you doing? Oh, thanks for following me, by the way. My facial expressions are crazy right now tonight. How are you doing? How's your, Let me also go ahead and give you a quick shout out. Wherever this is working. Sailor Rakiru is actually probably the first VTuber I've connected with, honestly, in my new streaming thing, shindig as a VTuber dude. So, yeah, go ahead and check out her streams, if y'all can. If y'all ever have a chance, if I'm not streaming. The alpaca is here. Indeed she is. Indeed she is. The alpaca graces us with her presence. Anywho. Yo, look at those emotes. Those are so adorable. Those are so kawaii. Meanwhile, I just got my weird as heck emotes. We're currently playing some Ace Attorney. Yeah, Drek. I happened to have found the, I came across her in one of the Discord communities I'm a part of. Also, my, my network servers, my bitrate right now is very, very chunky right now. Oh, let me also go ahead and double check my Stream Raider thing real quick. No, I love your emotes. We're just fine. We're just relaxing for now. We're just putting our brain to use with some Ace Attorney, a very retro very retro visual novel game that, if you know about that anime game called Danganronpa, it basically is kind of like that, but not as animated, with a distinct art style. Oh, it has its own distinct art style as Danganronpa. It just has its own unique cast of characters. Wait, my model is shared in a Discord server? Oh, I'm part of Nuggy's server. I'm part of Savory Nuggets server. Let me go ahead and see. Wait, what was Nugget? What was Nuggy last streaming? Of course, our favorite chicken Nuggy was playing Monster Hunter Rise. I woke up early in the morning to watch their presentation, and then I decided to play some Monster Hunter story after the presentation. And then I came across you in Nuggy's server. Anyway, back to some voice acting. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad blue melody. It looks like I'd better gather more information for now. If he's truly the killer, there's got to be something phony in that photo. Nuggy's my live 2D brother. Oh my lordy. Honestly, like, this is the model I first started out with, but if I could really get like a very anime-esque, I guess, on a similar level to Hololive model, that would be very terrific, but I think this model will be fine for now. This is not my final form. This is only one of my forms. I do have a 2D form as well, actually. Sometimes. That's also going to be one of my channel reward points coming up in the future. It was nice to meet you, though. It was nice to meet you. Oh yeah, since you said you're from the Netherlands, what time is it where you live right now? Because time zones outside of the United States do confuse me.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Mailbox. How you doing? I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my... I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point? That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, correct? Indeed, there was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target.
I see. You truly are evil, aren't you?
Yes, evil is what I am.
Hey, Nick, isn't there something odd about this?
Hmm?
Detective Atme was always proud of his 8 days detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
You know, that's true. It is kind of odd. That statement right there might be the contradictory statement. Alright, so before we get to investigating said contradictory statement, let us go ahead and go to Stream Raiders real quick. And my ear is itchy again. No scratchy ear. No scratching the ear. Okay, there's 22 units on the battlefield. This is going to be interesting. I think we should be able to go ahead. I think everybody can hold their ground over here. So let's get this battle started in Stream Raiders. You're welcome, you're welcome. I tried my best. Okay, we did it. Heck yeah. Alright, so Kiba landed the most kills. Maffy has landed 18 kills and 5 assists. Leon has landed 16 kills and 5 assists. Rohan has landed 10 kills and 3 assists. Altcaran 5 kills, 5 assists. Me with 5 kills and 3 assists. And Doom 4008 rip to Doom. I'll just give this to Kiba for being the landing the most kills. Alright, great job, folks. Now we just got the Dragon's Nest as the final boss. This is going to be... Let's see. So we don't have any eggs in the middle, so... I'm going to go ahead and place down my artillery. Yeah, I'll put down my artillery for now. Alright, folks, if anybody wants to place has any units available for Stream Raiders, feel free to go ahead and place them down in my map for this last level that we have here, and our store has reset. Okay, I need Musketeer, Centurion, Berserker, Paladin. Yeah, working. No problem, Brandon. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Been typing assignments and I'm taking a bit of a break. Sounds like a plan, Mailbox. Sounds like a plan. Hope you're doing well. Also, we have been graced by the period, we have been graced by another fellow VTuber named Sailor Rakeru, who I just met today. She's the first ever, other fellow VTuber I am networking, I have selected to network with as part of my VTubing shindig here on Twitch now. I am a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of geek. There is a lot of TV shows and series that I am a geek and nerd of, so shamelessly on top of anime. Also, we have sound effects. For anyone who hasn't been actively using the sound effects, here are the ones you can use for the most part. Everybody flossing? Everybody's flossing it. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. That was not the correct evidence. So, hey Rohan, thank you for the epic artillery. So apparently, the hint is that this specific statement is contradictory somehow. But yeah, Rakira, hopefully you don't, hopefully you get a decent amount of sleep, actually, considering it is late where you are. Wouldn't want to, wouldn't want to lose any sleep these days, even though a lot of us have a non-existent sleep schedule. Yeah, even Drake was thinking he's like the penguin. Maybe they did this on purpose.
Just wanted to stop by for a bit as a thanks for the raid, and I like East Turning. Alright, no problem, Sailor. Hope to catch you around on another one of your streams. It was lovely to meet you, and we hope you have a wonderful rest. You definitely deserve it.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
So it's not the calling card.
Yeah, you have a good rest of your evening as well, Sailor Rakiru.
Sent before a heist. Let's see.
That was still not the evidence either, because he said it was a pathetically easy job. But how could he be so sure, though? That's the thing.
How much water do I need to drink? How much water do I need to drink? I'm already down to 2/3 of a gallon.
How many more mistakes can I make?
What was that line, actually? Oh, it's Sarah. I haven't seen her in a hot minute.
Objection!
Are you saying this is not in fact Luke at me? That it could be an accomplice dressed up as Master to create an alibi? Ah, what an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, a lone Luke Wolf, had an accomplice? If Luke Adme was at KP Security during the murder, then the mask in this picture has to be a fake.
Then there really was an accomplice.
But right now, I have no idea who it was.
I don't have an idea right now either.
Baseless objections are just what this guy wants. There's got to be another way, and I'm going to find it.
I think long and hard about that night. The basement warehouse in this picture that supposedly captures it. It's gotta be here. Is there something funny about this picture?
Are you implying that this picture is a fake?
You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. There's something in this photo that doesn't match the memory of that night.
Very well, then let's hear what you have to say. What about this photograph do you find funny?
I think it's the box.
Perhaps this is the area in question.
This area? Could you be any more vague? Today's Java has a little extra kick to it.
It seems that the funny part lies in the area that the theft shut up.
I hate when they just pull the bar back, making me think that I got an answer, but I didn't get the answer. I hate it when the game does that, like seriously. Game, why do you gotta debate us like that? When I say the bar, I mean the progress bar in the top part of the screen. The game legit be debating us. It does all the debating. You mean this piece of evidence here, is that correct? Indeed it is. The very thing that proves I committed the crime.
Surely even you understand by now.
Lord Lee Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed Kane Bullard unless I had an accomplice.
There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. There's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night. The paint here? This is the only other thing that's off-putting. The funny part is right here.
Why, this is a blood stain. Blood? Now this case is getting interesting.
Not exactly. The stain is actually pink paint.
Oh, just paint. And peach colored at that.
From blood to peaches, the judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. Anyway, the problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is, when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen.
Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains?
The statue? The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the Mountain Trading Hall.
Alright, no problem, Keepa.
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I myself was there the night the theft took place, and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there.
Objection! When I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner. Perhaps it was someone pushed there accidentally?
Your Honor, this statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it that distance.
In that case, can you prove it?
Darn it, he's asking us all the questions. All the questions.
Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Can you do it, Nick?
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it?
Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime?
I mean, it can't be anybody else but Luke Atme. The one who moved the statue is none other than Luke Atme.
Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions?
It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night.
That is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue?
The only reason for moving the golden statue, here's where our battle really begins.
Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness here have to move that statue?
The reason can be found here in this photograph.
Eh?
Look at me. You pretended to be Mask to Mask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lord Lee Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. That is why you had to move the statue.
A single fatal flaw? Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. Just where in this picture does this lie exist?
The box? Because the box is supposed to have paint on it? The lie is Mask to Mask.
Are you saying that this mask to mask is a fake? You know, I really wish you would start acting more responsibly.
Huh?
The current question is, why was the golden statue moved? So what possible connection could there be with Mask to Mask's identity?
Oh, buggers.
Your face has old buggers written all over it.
Damn it. I was pointing to the box. Why did the game say that I'm pointing to the Mask to Mask dude? Okay, speaking of taking a break, let me go ahead and check Stream Raiders real quick while turning on this in-game background music. Hey, thank you for the epic Nightmare Barbarian, Leon. Thank you for the epic Berserker, Keepa. Alright, give me a second, folks. I need to be right back real quick again.